Burn, 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 motherfucker! Burn! I'm Andrei Mincov, the founder of Trademark Factory. And in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts about yet another trademarking screw up. This time around, it's Claridge's Candles running into a branding problem. Let me read from the article, and you can always find the link in the description below. Claridges burns Claridge's candles in trademark dispute. A candle company has been forced to rebrand after losing an intellectual property enterprise court challenge by Claridges of Mayfair. Claridge Candles offers fragranced candles and reed diffusers with scented oils. The hotel from Mayfair filed a lawsuit against the candle company in October 2018, claiming it had suffered damage and integrity to its trademark, and that the C used in Claridge candles is an attempt to trade off Claridge's reputation and goodwill by attempting to associate themselves with the business. The hotel argued that it was inconceivable that such a similar logo would have been adopted without prior knowledge. Claridge Candles hit back at the hotel's claims of trademark infringement, denying the accusation, and argued that Claridges of Mayfair uses the mark in relation to a hotel, not the goods and services Claridge Candles offers. It argued that Claridge is not entitled to any relief sought. Deputy High Court and IPEC Judge Douglas Campbell ruled in favor of the hotel, finding that Claridge Candles had in fact infringed its trademarks. So here we got a comment from a trademark attorney who says, "This ruling is a stark warning to small business owners. The defendant chose to sail close to the wind by failing to carry out the necessary checks before creating her brand. She will now need to rethink her business name and identity. As a globally renowned hotel business, which has built its reputation over many years, Claridge's Hotel has much to lose from any infringement of its trademark registrations and should enforce its rights as appropriate. Any smaller brand that seeks to take advantage of its brand name, either knowingly or inadvertently, is treading on shaky ground." The message for small business owners is clear. No matter how under the radar they think their activities are, they must conduct thorough trademark checks at the outset to avoid any David and Goliath style courtroom battles. For startups like Claridge Candles, the disruption caused by such disputes is a major setback. Yeah, so these are very true words. And really, here's the problem. If you're a small business, if you don't have a crazy amount of cash that you're willing to throw at lawyers and rebranding and all of that stuff, then you got to make sure that you can own the brand that you're building, that you can even use the brand that you're building, because otherwise it's like trying to build a house without making sure that you've got land rights first, right? Whether you own the land or you got rental rights and you got the permission of the landlord to build something there, you wouldn't be building a house on a land that you have no rights to. So why the hell would you start a business, come up with a brand that you have no right to use or no right to own? This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely crazy. Yet business owners make this mistake all the freaking time. And this is just another great reminder. And like I said, big companies with very deep pockets can afford to go through disputes like this. They can't afford to make mistakes. They typically don't, but when they do, it's not catastrophic for them because they've got the money. And when you're a small startup and you say, well, I'm not sure if I have the budget to go through the trademarking process. I don't have the budget to do a proper trademark search. I'm just going to do my own, free search on some database. If you don't have the money to do that, then what makes you think you're going to have the money to fight if somebody accuses you of trademark infringement? You probably won't. And a simple thing that could have been easily avoided leads to a massive disruption, because it's either the money that you're going to spend on lawyers, either the money you're going to spend on rebranding, but more importantly, you're going to lose all that time and energy fighting this. Because again, big companies, they don't have a problem paying a bunch of lawyers to take this dispute as far as it goes. Whereas, they've got departments that are going to continue building the business. They got departments that are going to continue marketing. They got departments that are going to continue doing what needs to be done for the business to grow. When you're small, all of your resources are limited. So if a bunch of your resources are dedicated to fighting a lawsuit, well, guess what? Even if you're right, you're not building your business during that time. And time is your most precious asset. So you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your business to make sure that what you're building is actually something that's being built on proper foundation. And with business, this means owning the brand that you're trying to build, because there's no point in spending a day of your life or $1 out of your pocket building a brand you don't own. But like in the candles scenario, it's not even about owning the brand, it's about even being able to use it. And this is something that you need to make the first thing you do. You come up with a name, do a trademark search. And don't do the trademark search yourself. Have somebody do it for you, because you need to make sure that not only are you searching for the right thing, that you can also properly interpret the results. You need to get a proper registrability opinion from somebody who understands how to do that. And without that, you are really playing a game of Russian roulette, right? I'm originally from Russia. I know what I'm talking about. But in all seriousness, if you don't really know and you just hope that it's going to go through, then your bet really is that you're going to fail as a business, that you're going to stay so small that nobody's going to care to go after you. And that's not the right attitude to start a business. That's not the right attitude to grow a business. That's not how these things are done. So if you're hoping to build a successful business, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your business, you owe it to your investors if you have, and you owe it to your customers who won't be able to find you if you had to rebrand. You owe it to all of them to make sure that you can use the brand that you came up with and that you're taking proper steps to own it. Otherwise, you're not being serious about your business. No ifs and buts about it. Now, hope you found this useful. This is just another example of what not to do if you're hoping to build a successful business from the ground up. And if that's you, if you found something useful about it, make sure you subscribe, get notified whenever the next video goes live. If you have a brand that you're not sure if you can use, if you're not sure if you can own, we can help you with that. We can help you with the comprehensive trademark searches. We can help you with taking your brand from an idea to a trademark registration certificate, making sure that you own the brand that you came up with. Go to trademarkfactory.com and book your free call with our strategy advisors. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.